Can dyslexia be cured? Personally, I don't think dyslexia is something you beat. I think it's something you learn to manage. Now, that's just my opinion based on my own experiences, and I know some people may see it differently. But if you asked me whether I think dyslexia simply disappears one day, I'd say no. Can you improve your reading speed? Absolutely. Can you improve your spelling? Definitely. Can you learn techniques that reduce mistakes? Of course. Can you build systems and habits that help you work around the challenges? Without a doubt. In fact, I think most dyslexic people spend their entire lives developing ways to work around the things they struggle with. Some of those strategies become so natural that you don't even realize you're doing them anymore. You learn to proofread differently. You learn to double check important information. You learn what situations are likely to catch you out. You learn what tools help. You learn what environments help. And over time, you become much better at managing the difficult parts. If my brain naturally wants to reverse words occasionally, jump ahead when reading, or find unusual routes through a problem, that's simply how my brain works. Our brains are wired differently. That's not a flaw, it's just different, and I think that's an important distinction. Too often people talk about dyslexia as though it's something broken that needs fixing. I don't really look at it that way. Would I choose to remove some of the frustrating parts? Absolutely. But would I want to lose the way my brain approaches problems? Would I want to lose the different ways of thinking? Would I want to lose the ability to see solutions that other people sometimes miss? Probably not, because those strengths come from the same brain that creates the challenges. I don't think you can always separate one from the other. That's why I believe the goal isn't to become non-dyslexic. The goal is to understand how your brain works, to minimize the negatives, to maximize the positives, to use the tools available to you, and to stop measuring yourself against people whose brains work differently. The moment I stopped trying to think like everyone else and started learning how my own brain worked, things became much easier. Not perfect, but easier. Because instead of fighting against how my brain worked, I started working with it. And for me, that's what managing dyslexia is really about.